All right, I'm going to ask Councilman Rudy Garza to come down and help me with this one on the Coastal Bend Walk and Roll celebration for Disability Awareness Day. If you're here for that, if you'll come on down.
Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning. October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month and National White Cane Day, October 15, 2019, to be honored by the 11th Annual Coastal Bend Walk and Roll celebration on Saturday, September the 28th, 2019. It's hosted by the Coastal Bend Adaptive Sports, that's CBAS, and community partners. The 2019 Coastal Bend Walk and Roll celebration is proud to designate this year's theme as Inclusion Works. Maclovio Perez, broadcast meteorologist for KRS 6 News at Sunrise and a distinguished member of the Coastal Bend community, will serve as chair. The Coastal Bend is home to over 111,000 individuals of all ages, races, and different walks of life affected by a disability, visible or not. The Coastal Bend Walk and Roll celebration, in existence since 2009, has brought together local branches of organizations such as My Team Triumph, Wings of Texas, the South Texas Lighthouse for the Blind, Deaf, and Hard of Hearing Center, the Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend, the Coastal Bend Regional Transportation Authority, the City of Corpus Christi, and the city's Committee for Persons with Disabilities, and other such community advocates and resources.
Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim September 28, 2019, Coastal Bend Walk and Roll celebration for Disability Awareness Day in Corpus Christi, and encourage all citizens to celebrate the vital contributions made by persons with disabilities in today's workforce. And I'd like to give you this proclamation and ask for you to say a couple of words to it. Introduce yourself.
My name is Laura Gonzalez. I am with the committee for the Coastal Bend Walk and Roll celebration. And we do commemorate the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, now in its 29th year. And we also remind everybody that National Disability Employment Awareness is in October. So going with our theme, Inclusion Works, we just want to remind everybody that people with disabilities do belong in our community. They are part of the community, and it would be great to employ them and include them, and just not forget that they are still able to do things. And we invite everybody to join us September 28th. 6:30 is registration, and 8 we kick off our walk with a little presentation. Before, come join us, help us raise awareness for people with disabilities.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate the work you're doing. Give them a hand, and then we'll get a picture here. Just one thing.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
All right, if you're here in celebration and recognition of National Night Out, if you'll join me down here in the front. I hope you don't have any outstanding warrants. All right, on this one, I've asked Councilman Greg Smith to help me with this one.
Thanks, everybody, men and women. Appreciate it. This is the National Night Out. The National Association of Town Watch has announced the 36th annual National Night Out program will take place Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. National Night Out is designated to heighten crime and drug prevention awareness, generate support for and participation in local anti-crime programs. Go get them, guys. Strengthen neighborhood spirit and police community partnerships, and send a message to criminals letting them know that neighborhoods are organized and fighting back. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate this department strengthening the neighborhood spirit and anti-crime. You're reaching out to the public. I think we're one of the best departments in this country. Thank you. Many Corpus Christi neighborhoods, along with most cities and towns, now celebrate National Night Out with a variety of special citywide and neighborhood events such as block parties, cookouts, parades, festivals, visits from local law enforcement, safety fairs, and youth events. It is vital that all citizens of Corpus Christi be aware of the importance of crime prevention programs and the impact that their participation can have on reducing crimes, drugs, violence in our neighborhoods.
Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim October the 1st, 2019 National Night Out in Corpus Christi and encourage all citizens to join their neighbors and law enforcement organizations and the National Association of Town Watch in supporting the 36th annual National Night Out. Thank you for what you do, and we appreciate it very much. And who's the spokesman for the group this year? All right.
Hello, my name is Senior Officer Jose Flores with the Corpus Christi Police Department. On behalf of the department, we would like to welcome everybody to come out to our National Night Out kickoff event, which will be held October 1st from 4 to 6 p.m. in the parking lot of Academy. We're going to have a lot of stuff out there, goodies for the kids, free ice cream. We're going to have our trucks. This will be the kickoff for us to actually get out into the neighborhoods. And our goal this year, as in every year, is to not only be out in our community, but bridge the gap between our community and ourselves, empowering you as a community to give us what we need to protect you and the tools to provide the services that you need. So we welcome again everybody to come out October 1st, 4 to 6. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give them a hand for what they do. Kind of gather up and we'll get a picture.
We'll fight then. Let's bring it on.
He's missing.
I know. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Pink, I'm coming down.
Thank you. Hey, thanks again for what you do. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, sorry. Appreciate you guys. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, yes. All right, Chief.
All right, our next proclamation is for the Coastal Bend Day of Pink. If you're here for that, come on down. This is, I think probably everyone here can identify directly or indirectly with this effort. If your family hadn't been touched directly, it probably has been indirectly by friends or others, and so it's something we really want to pay a lot of attention to. And so when we get them, oh my, At the end of the day, we're going to take a vote and see which one of these ladies gets to put this bow in her hair. Okay. The unfortunate statistics are that 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime, and more than 17,921 women in Texas will be diagnosed with and treated for breast cancer in 2019. During this month, we stand for those facing breast cancer diagnosis, and we take a moment to thank our family and friends who tirelessly lend their support. We also pause to reflect on those who have lost to this terrible disease. By raising awareness and supporting research, prevention, and early detection, we will move closer to eradicating that disease. During the Coastal Bend Day of Pink, hosted by Radiology Associates, LLP, Coastal Bend Wellness Foundation, Breast Friends, Downtown Management District, Corpus Christi Marina, citizens, businesses, and organizations throughout the Coastal Bend, we will band together to draw attention and increase awareness of breast cancer. Companies and organizations, big and small, will show their dedication to the cause by having their employees pink out by wearing pink or the official Coastal Bend Day of Pink t-shirts. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim October 18, 2019, Coastal Bend Day of Pink in Corpus Christi and surrounding areas, and urge our citizens to join in the pink out on the Coastal Bend Day of Pink for breast cancer awareness. And we want to thank you all for what you're doing and the effort you're making. I think all of us, like I said, have been touched either directly or indirectly by this. And the harder we work, the quicker we're going to get to a cure. And so we appreciate all your efforts. And who's the spokeslady for this? All right, I'm going to give you that proclamation and ask you to say a few words.
Thank you so much. My name is Jeannie Anthony, and I'm with Radiology Associates. So on behalf of Radiology Associates, we'd like to thank you for declaring Friday, October 18th as the Coastal Bend Day of Pink. We encourage everyone to pink out that day and wear pink in honor of those who have survived breast cancer, those who are being affected by it currently, and anyone that you'd like to remember. Thank you. We'd also like to thank the Downtown Management District, the Marina, Breast Friends, and also the Mayor's Office, Elizabeth, who've helped us pink out the city.
With the Downtown Management District, we're just very excited to contribute to this day by decorating our downtown with these pink bows in commemoration and honor of those that have survived and those that we've lost to breast cancer.
Yes, I'm here representing Breast Friends, and Breast Friends celebrates those who are survivors by maintaining their balance and getting them back to a normalcy. We are the only organization in South Texas that offers prosthetics for those who are survivors. Our program is 100% free and is dependent on the generosity of the community. And all of these ladies up here will help us continue doing what we do, which is provide prosthetics for women who need them. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Let's give them another hand for what they do, and then we'll get a picture here.
I forgot. Yes. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alyssa.
All right. Our next one, Councilwoman Fajardo will help me with this one. It's National Childhood Cancer Awareness Heroes in Disguise Month. I'll tell you, cancer is a non-discriminatory beast. And I can tell you I've lost a mother and a father to cancer and a mother-in-law. So, and I've known children that have it. It's, we've got to keep working at it. We're going to whip it one of these days. And if you're here on behalf of the National Childhood Cancer Awareness Heroes in Disguise, if you'll come on down. Okay. Well, I don't know whether we got our dates mixed up, but we're going to have the proclamation, so.
Wow. Okay. Pediatric cancer is the leading cause of death by disease for children under the age of 15. Every day, 43 children are diagnosed with cancer, 12% of whom do not survive after being diagnosed. More than 40,000 children undergo treatment for cancer every year, and 60% of children who survive cancer suffer late effects such as infertility, heart failure, and secondary cancers. The average cost of a stay in the hospital for a child with cancer is $40,000 per stay, a portion of which may be covered by insurance, although this extraordinary cost is only a portion of the financial burden faced by families with a child diagnosed with cancer. Families with a child diagnosed with cancer rely on the generous support of the community to help them keep their households running as normal as possible. Throughout the month of October, Texans are encouraged to be a hero in disguise by supporting families battling pediatric cancer and working to ease the burdens that they face while encouraging friends, family, and others to do the same.
Now therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim October 2019 National Childhood Cancer Awareness Heroes in Disguise Month in Corpus Christi, and call upon all Corpus Christi residents to join forces and lend their strength to Texas families battling pediatric cancer. So we're sorry there was a mix-up, obviously, on the date that we were going to do this, but it's still an important, and if we have to do it again, that won't hurt a bit, because the more we talk about it, the more people will know about it. So if you get a chance, let's support these folks in their effort to address childhood cancer. Councilmember Netta's going to help me with this one, and we need to get a picture of this at these folks here. These are the T-ballers, the Astro T-ballers, and they won the Little League World Series. So we'll get a picture of this, and we'll send it to Houston and tell them, all right, boys, we're starting at the local level where the hooks are. So we've done our part. You do yours out of Houston. So if you'll help. Oh, let's get, come on, guys, come on up here. And your coaches. You couldn't have gotten there without your coaches and your parents. Come on. Yeah. All right. Now, we got some parents out here that I know these coaches didn't corral all these people to the World Series by themselves. So if we got, or you want to wait and we'll get the picture in a moment after we, all right.
All righty. Well, congratulations on your team's outstanding achievements during the 2019 International Westside's IWS baseball season, in which the team not only compiled an undefeated season record, but also brought to Corpus Christi the first World Series championship gold medal in IWS history. The Astros won the Pony League Shetland section tournament, advancing them to the 2019 Pony League World Series in Youngsville, Louisiana. Despite daily challenges, struggles, and weather delays, they overcame adversity and advanced to the championship game. Even though they were down the entire game, they took the lead in the top of the sixth inning, and the Astros defense pulled through the bottom of the sixth inning and held them for the win as the Pony League World Series Shetland South Zone consolation champions. The strong work ethic, determination, respect shown for one another, and willingness to win throughout the season and postseason is noteworthy for the IWS Astros Shetland baseball team players. The entire city of Corpus Christi is very proud of your accomplishments, both on and off the field. Congratulations on a great season.
Let's give them a big hand. Man, that's great. right, well, let me, we're going to we have a little something for these fellas. If you'll raise your hand or step forward, I'll have the councilman give you a certificate of recognition of your outstanding work this year in winning the World Series. This is exciting for me. This is fun. All right, now if I mispronounce your name, will you forgive me if I mispronounce your name? All right, or should I just call you? Well, you don't. Oh yeah, you got your numbers on. Christopher Jaden Cruz. Now, let me just make one comment. My mother didn't. The only times my mother called my full name was when I was in trouble. So maybe I just need to go with their first name and their last name. I don't want to think they're in trouble if they get their whole name called. Julian Valdez. All right. Robert Gonzalez Jr. All right. Teofilo Sanchez III. All right. Ian Hernandez. Eric Salazar. Brielle Ruiz. This is the rose among the thorns on the team right here. So, Brielle, step out again so we can see. All right, there she goes. All right, there she is. Cristiano Herrera, or Huerta, excuse me. Isaac Cavazos. Brandon Gonzalez. Aiden Estrada. Aiden's not here, all right. Juan Livas II. Now the head coach, the grown-ups, Ruben Riojas, head coach. Sergio Hernandez, assistant head coach. Frank Valdez, the assistant coach. Roland Ayala, batting coach. He's it. All right. And Leslie Casas, team mom. What? Oh, you need to be, come on. All right, Rick Hernandez, International Westside Pony League Director. He's not here. Christopher Cruz, board member. And Robert Hernandez, board member. Robert's not here. All right, well, let's give these adults and young men a round of applause for a great job this year. Yeah. And if you would, I'd like to invite the parents or brothers and sisters, if they'd come down and we'll stand behind the kids for a picture. This is a pretty proud moment.
Yeah, these are babies. And then they turn evil. And they turn evil slowly. I love it. A little quicker than others. Embrace this.
Sending my daughter over to your house.
Yeah, I want her. Planning something for her. Hey, Coach, how you doing? I'm just waiting for the right thing for us to do.
See them all lined up there.
I
When
know, they love their moms. Man. And then it's over. And then it's over.
You're chasing the guy down the street with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Or they're getting chased.
Exactly. Yeah, I hope I'm not chasing them down. No.
Everything.
Yeah.
school today?
Thank you, Coach.
Oh,
Yeah, show them your medal.
all right. Well, we wanted to get this done because we needed to get this done, so they got to go back to school. So if you need an excuse, let me know and I'll get the city manager to write you one. Or the police chief, or I'll have them both sign one. Okay, another important part of our city activity is having people in the community involved. And I'd like to call these folks up to be sworn in on the board or commission that they've been appointed. So if you're here, if you'll join me up front, I'd like to get you sworn in so you can begin to serve your service on the board or commission that you requested and were appointed to. Chris Mitchell, Community Youth Development Program Steering Committee. Verna Yanez, Community Youth Development Program Steering Committee. Laurie Turner, Corpus Christi Commission on Children and Youth. Carlton Williams, Flood Hazard Mitigation Information Committee. They may need you up in Houston. Mark Silva, Flood Hazard Mitigation Information Committee. And Sheila Downs, Flood Hazard Mitigation Information Committee. So we thank you for your willingness to serve. Now this will be real simple, I think. I'm going to say aye, and then I'll stop, and you say your name, and I'll state a phrase, and you repeat after me, and that'll be your, oh, we got some more coming. Got one more. All right, good. Okay, so if you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of a member of the board to which I have been appointed and upon which I am about to enter, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state and of this city, so help me God. Well, thank you very much for your willingness to serve, and she will get you lined up, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Nice to see all of you. Oh yeah, we need to get want to get you.
Carlton, thanks for volunteering. Appreciate it.
Not a middle type guy.
You look good.
Oh, she's working her way.
We're still.